Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Intuitive Tosha, and today's reading has been highly requested, and it is about the beautiful and talented Aaliyah. We will be looking into Aaliyah's life, her death, and her relationship with R&B superstar R. Kelly. This video, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, was also written and produced by Kelly, whom also secretly married Aaliyah when she was just 14 or 15 years old. In the past few years, R. Kelly has been under fire for his relationships with underage girls and horrible acts against women. Is Aaliyah the cause of the recent demise of R. Kelly? Is she using her power of influence from beyond the grave? Let's see what Aaliyah and the cards have to say. Peace and blessings, everyone. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. From the title of this video and also from my spiel I said at the beginning, you know this is about the R&B sensation Aaliyah. And there's so many just unanswered questions, so many speculations about this young lady's life and her connection with certain people, and one of them is R. Kelly. And from my post I put in my community section, you guys know that I said that I feel that Aaliyah is influencing the legal situation with R. Kelly right now. This is true. Her spirit is very much involved in what is going on with R. Kelly at this moment. She is tired. She wishes that she would have done so much more than she did when she was alive. So she feels that if she would have spoken up, so many little girls wouldn't have gotten abused. So many little girls wouldn't have got used. And she wants to do her part now. She is saying, I am done. I am tired. Your time is up. I'm going to do everything in my power on the other side to influence the jury, to influence the judge, to influence the media to get you where you belong, and that's in prison. So we're going to pull some cards. I want to find out some more about Aaliyah's life, also her death, because there's so many rumors about her death, so many speculations about that as well. A lot of people think that it was a setup, somebody had her murdered and all of that. So I'm going to pull cards and also call upon Aaliyah's spirit and see what she gives us. All right, so let's get to the reading. As you can see, I have two decks. These are two tarot decks. So I'm going to go in between two of these decks on today and probably pull some other decks because I want to get as much information as possible about Aaliyah's life, because her family isn't really speaking. They're not speaking at all. The mom is saying things are a lie, a lie, a lie, and we know that she's a lie. We know her mother is a damn lie. So I'm gonna pull cards, and I want to get as much information as possible because Aaliyah wants her truth to be told, and she deserves her truth to be told, and she deserves everyone who has a hand in R. Kelly being able to do the things that he did with her. They need to be brought to justice too, and she wants them to be exposed as well. All right, so let's get to the reading and see what we can find. Okay, so my first question is going to be about Aaliyah right before she became big. I want to know who Aaliyah was. As a child working in the studio, happy and excited about her new album coming out, working with, the hottest producer, R. Kelly, just working with big people in the industry. Her uncle, Barry Hankerson, I think his name is, was owned a huge record label at the time. She had the people around her to make her who she was. And we're going to pull some cards and see what Spirit has to say. All right. Show me the energy surrounding Aaliyah at the time of age ain't nothing but a number. What was going on in her life at that time? What was she thinking? What was she feeling as a child, as a teenager? All right. Okay, so, all right, so I've pulled a few cards, and the first card you see here, we have the Three of Staff. She was hoping for success. This is representing her career, her being in the studio. She was hoping for success on her project, on her album. She felt that she had the right people around her, including the Lovers, R. Kelly. So this is showing me they were messing around. They were an item very, very early on in the production of her album. All right. So this is showing me, these two showing me her relationship. She felt she was going to be successful in this project because of her partner, the person that was with her, putting things together, her lover, her friend, Mr. R. Kelly. All right. But even with that, she felt confined. She felt like she didn't have any freedom. The Chariot in reverse. She felt like she had no control. But she felt it was in her best interest because of her lover. The person saying, look, I got you. You just do what I say. So it was a very, very controlling environment for her at the time. So she's a child. She basically listening to what adults tell her to do. All right. And one of the adults is R. Kelly, someone who she's involved with. And I keep hearing the number 12, the number 12. She was about 12 when he truly started trying to pursue her, because Aaliyah was very mature for her age. She was 11, 12-year-old with a 20, 21-year-old mind, maybe 25, 30-year-old mind, because she was always around adults. I do not see a sense that Aaliyah really had a childhood. She was around adults a lot of the time, so she matured faster than the average 12-year-old. All right. So I'm seeing him being around Aaliyah as early as 12, maybe a little earlier, but I'm hearing 12. 12 is very distinct in this reading right now. So I'm feeling like even if he met her when she was younger, 12 is around the time they became closer. They became connected. They began a relationship that turned into something more than it should have been. Yes, he married her when she was like 14, I think, or 15, but their relationship began much earlier. Nobody's talking about that. Only thing here is marriage. They didn't just jump and get married. Oh, we just met today and 6 months later we got married. No, this relationship had been going on for over a year or 2 years. They had been around each other building this relationship, this bond, this love, as early as 12 years old. His feelings for her started probably around that range, because I keep hearing 12. So this man was grooming her. He was grooming her from earliest of 12 years old. 12 years old. Y'all freaking hear me. And I'm saying this because with so much strength in my voice, because it's sickening. This is sickening. Just blame Kelly. It was a whole team around them. Everybody around them is at fault at what happened to Aaliyah. She was a child. She didn't know any better. She didn't know any better. She was looking for the adults to show her the way, show her right from wrong, show her what to do. And they failed her. All right? So, all right. So we're going to get to the cards again. The World. He was promising her the world, fame and fortune, fame and fortune. He really, truly laid it out for her. He made it seem like her life was going to just be beautiful, and we are going to just make things work. Don't worry about what other people got to say. We a team. We are meant to be together. We meant to be big together. We are meant to take over the world together. All right? He is telling this to a child now. We are meant to take over the world together. The 7 of coins is, them being patient, waiting for their money to flow. Like, he really, really was showing her the 6 of cups, 7 of coins. Like, look, just bear with me. Just listen to what I tell you to do. You are going to be successful. We are going to be successful. We are going to be a power couple. All right. This is what's being said behind the scenes. This is not what we were seeing at the time, but I'm telling you what he was telling her. All right. R. Kelly had to been in his early 20s at this time. So he had to be in his early 20s at this time. And he kind of has a childlike mind. So in his mind, he truly didn't see nothing wrong with what he was doing. All right. He just sees this girl that I like, and she's talented, and we just gel well together. He wasn't looking at her as a child. He was looking at her as just a female that I'm connecting to, that I'm vibing with.
For y'all to come back to us. How's everything going?
Everything's going pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, let's clear something up, because I've been getting a rundown on the street. Everybody seems to think that y'all are either girlfriend or boyfriend, or cousins, or friends. Let's just get the record straight.
I better go get me a white Jeep.
Well, no, we're not related at all. No, we're not. We're just very close. He's my best friend.
Yeah, cool.
Now, who found who?
In the whole wide world.
I found.
So let's see what other cards come out. All right. What other cards? All right. Show us what else we need to know about your life at that time, Aaliyah. Show us. Oh. Magician. Judgment. You guys, she was just around a lot of adults that was really manipulating her. They was truly manipulating this little girl. She didn't know what the heck, She just knew that she was just doing what she was being told to do. And she has a very laid back, very chill spirit. So the strength card right here that we're seeing is her. This is her. She was very strong, but at the same time, very meek, very submissive at the same time. The 3 of Swords is showing me that she had to deal with a lot with Kelly, like relationship wise. He was grooming her, but at the same time, cheating on her, doing all kind of things with other women and other girls. Women and girls at this time. Aaliyah was not the only little girl that he was messing with in the studio and things like that. Other teenage girls. And he was also pursuing them. This is Aaliyah dealing with this. This is what Aaliyah is showing me. She's showing me a lot about Kelly. Oh my God. And I wasn't expecting that. This is what she really wants us to know about. She wants us to know about her relationship with him. So very early on as a kid, she had to deal with this grown man controlling a lot of aspects of her career, her life, promising her the world, and at the same time doing all kind of things in her face. He just truly disrespected her. And she didn't know any better. She felt that that was the norm. It was love, even though he's doing these things, even though he's cheating or just doing disrespectful things in front of her, that he still loved her. And being a child and still having a child's mind, you don't know any better. He was an adult. He knew how to manipulate her in that situation. And she also felt that she needed him. She needed him to help to help her career, to help her take off. He was the producer. He wrote and produced, I think, majority of the songs on that album. So he was in control. So what you gonna do? You're a child, you're in love with a man, and he's done all kind of shit behind your back, in front of your face, but he holds your life in his hands. That's what she's showing me. He held her life in his hands. All right? So I want to ask about Aaliyah's mother. I mentioned her in the R. Kelly reading, but I want to get more information about her mother. How does she feel about her mother? Aaliyah, how do you feel about your mom? Where was your mom at this point in your life? Show me about your mom. Show me things that you want exposed and want people to know about your mother. What was her involvement in your career at that time? Show us. Because I told you guys that she knew. I mean, you know what? I'm not going to even mention it because you guys just look at the R. Kelly reading, all right? Let's see. Let's see. Show me your mother. Show me your mother. Mother was about that money, honey. Mother was about that coin. Okay? She allowed a lot of things to slide. She turned a blind eye. You see the Two of Swords? She turned a blind eye to a lot of things going on with Aaliyah. A lot of things Aaliyah had problems with or came to her mother about. She dismissed them. She didn't care. All right, only thing she worried about was financial stability for her family, fame and fortune, and just being stable, getting Aaliyah's career off the ground for the betterment of their family, for the betterment of her. All right? She turned a blind eye to that relationship with Kelly. She knew what was going on, but she turned a blind eye. This also means she held a lot of secrets. She kept a lot in. She knew so much that was going on. A lot was discussed between her and Kelly involving Aaliyah. All right? Involving Aaliyah. So her mom was very involved. She knew what was going on, but her main focus was the family. Aaliyah came to her mother. She needed her mother's assistance. She needed her mother's guidance. But her mother was so just driven by money. She was driven by money. Just down. You know what I'm saying? Like Aaliyah, I don't even think Aaliyah really cared about the money. She just wanted her family to be okay. She wanted her family to be secure. And she felt that if she didn't, this is what was going to happen to her family. You see the coin at the top, and then there's water and there's nothing. And a person looking, wanting the money but can't get it is just water. This is what she felt was going to happen to her family, and this is how her mother made her feel. Like, look, you need to just do what you need to do, because our family is going to suffer if you don't do what you're supposed to do. If you don't, listen to R. Kelly, just do what he says. That's what I'm hearing. Like, just do what he says. Just do what he says. Just do what he says. And that was her mentality. Just do what he says. Just do what the people tell you. And not just R. Kelly, just whomever was working. Like the record company, the producers, anybody. She wanted Aaliyah to listen. Just listen to them. I'm going to control the money. I'm going to take care of the business aspect. You just do your part and listen and do what they tell you to do. Sing what they tell you to sing. I don't want to hear all the extra stuff. Whatever they tell you to do, you just do it. That is the mother's energy. Do you guys also see these cards down here? This is her mother. Her mother was very controlling, very strong-minded. She had a lot to do with what happened with Aaliyah. But at the same time, the Page of Swords have came up for her. And for me, that's saying she approached the situations with Aaliyah, the things with Aaliyah on a very immature level. She was not caring. Like, she did not care what happened. She risked her daughter's life for financial gain. This is what this means. She took a risk. She said, you know what? You're going to have to sacrifice for this family. You're going to have to sacrifice for this family. Her mother was not what she needed her mother to be. Her mother was not being her mother. She needed guidance. She needed help. She needed someone there for her. She needed her mother. She needed her actual mom, and her mom was not her mom at that point. All right. Her mom was more of her manager, more of a business partner more than anything. All right. And she wanted Aaliyah to act older. She wanted Aaliyah to act mature. She wanted Aaliyah to act a certain way. All right. So her mom had a lot to do with her persona as well. Her and Kelly. All right. So let's see. What else? You see these cards, y'all? This is all about Aaliyah's mother. And Aaliyah is showing me that her mother failed her, you guys. This is basically what these cards are showing me. It's showing me somebody who's just taking control and not looking at her daughter, not taking care of her daughter, not caring. Basically, you have the Hermit, you have the Four of Swords, you have the Five of Cups. Aaliyah was in a very vulnerable point in her life. Her mother just worried about the coin. She wasn't worried about her daughter's emotional state. She wasn't worrying about the things that was going on with her daughter. Her daughter was having sex with a grown man. Aaliyah needed guidance. Did she know about their relationship? Yes. Did she approve it? Yes. She did not approve the marriage part, though. That is what pissed her off. Oh, y'all can have this relationship, but the marriage part is what she did not like. That is what she did not approve of. She was like, okay, y'all can date or whatever, but marriage, that's a totally different thing. So this is why she's been so quiet. This is why you don't really hear much from her, and only thing she'll say is not true. That's all she'll say is not true. It is true. You know it's true. And Aaliyah is showing us right here what type of mother you were. Oh, God. I'm going to ask the question anyway about their marriage. All right, let me see what Aaliyah has to say about the marriage. Why did she marry R. Kelly? Why did she marry R. Kelly? Why did Aaliyah marry R. Kelly? Because we've heard the rumors. Some people say she was pregnant. So I want to know if the cards are going to show me if she was actually pregnant, if that's the reason why they got married, or what. Not saying it's not true if it doesn't show in the cards, but, you know, the cards will just show me what it wants me to know. So, let's see. She felt she had to, y'all. She felt she had to. All right. So she felt that if she married him, it would stop her family from being financially ruined or being in a bad situation, even if her career didn't take off. Because mind you, she was young. It was just, I think this was her first album. So, you know, she's thinking ahead. She's thinking, okay, what if my career doesn't go where I want it? What if my career doesn't go as planned? I'll be married to this big producer, this man, and I know I'm going to be financially okay. I'm going to be financially secure. And what do you expect? She's a freaking child. What does she know about making decisions about being married? What does she know about, life in general? Her life is just starting, So let's see what else comes up. Swords. Boy, these cards don't be playing. They don't play. You guys see these cards? I don't see no baby in these cards, y'all. But I do see control and money all over the place. R. Kelly controlled this girl. The Chariot in reverse showed up again. She felt there was no other way. She's thinking this is what's supposed to happen. Look at these two. Marriage. This represents marriage. Four of Staff. Celebration. Marriage, celebration of marriage. Like I said earlier, they were supposed to be this power couple, all right? This power couple. So in her mind, I'm marrying this man. I'm marrying this man. And we are going to take over the world. Even though a lot of things about him don't sit well with me. I can't do certain things. He's very controlling, but it is for the betterment. I'm thinking about the future. That's what I feel like Aaliyah was thinking about the future. I need to marry him to secure my future. It wasn't really, she loved him, but it wasn't why she married him. She married him for financial security. She's looking out for her family, and because he wanted to get married. Aaliyah didn't want to get married. He wanted to marry her. He asked her to marry him. This is him. All in these cards. All these cards is Kelly. He wanted to marry her. So she decided to marry him and agreed to it because she felt like it's going to benefit her in the long run. Especially revolving her career. Because I felt like he threatened her a lot. Like, if you don't do what I say do, I'm going to take this away from you. You're not going to be nothing without me. I made you. So in order for you to be where you want to be, you have to do what I say. You have to listen to me. This man, all the stuff you're hearing about him and how he treat these women, he had that personality back then. It wasn't as extreme as it is now, but that is when he was getting his footing. But let me ask about pregnancy, just to find out, just to see what the cards are going to say. Let's see. All right, let's ask about pregnancy. Was Aaliyah ever pregnant for R. Kelly? Was Aaliyah ever pregnant for him? I promise you guys, I wasn't trying to make this reading about Aaliyah and R. Kelly, but this is what she wants us to talk about. So this is what we're going to do. Was Aaliyah ever pregnant for Kelly? Was Aaliyah ever pregnant for Kelly? Ever pregnant? Was she ever pregnant? I'm not seeing pregnancy, you guys. I'm not seeing pregnancy. Not yet. Let me keep going. I don't see pregnancy in these cards for her, but I do feel like he may have gotten somebody else pregnant around that time, or it was speculation of someone else pregnant, because I have the Queen of Swords, I have the Queen of Coins, and this is like a mature woman vibe. So there was another woman involved in here that may have was pregnant, but it wasn't Aaliyah. If it was, it's not showing to me. All right, I'm not saying she wasn't, but it's just not showing for me. All right, so he may have had a close call with somebody else saying they were pregnant for him at that time, but I don't see anything regarding Aaliyah being pregnant. All right, pregnancy being the reason why she married him. All right. So I think I'm gonna switch decks. I'm gonna go ahead and use this tarot deck. I'm gonna go ahead and break this one in. I've had it for a while, but I have not used it. I think I used it one time. So I'm gonna go ahead and break it in on YouTube on today. So let's see. After she was working with R. Kelly, she decided to go and work with Timbaland, Missy, and the crew. All right. So after that, we know she's had years and years of success and everything else. So I'm going to use this deck and see what we can find out about her death. What happened to her in the Bahamas? I believe it was the Bahamas. What happened? Was there some kind of setup? Was she murdered? Was Aaliyah's death a setup or an accident? Aaliyah's death, a setup or an accident? Show me. Oh. Oh, wow. Whoa. Let me move this. Wait, this deck ain't playing. This deck ain't playing. Let me move this down some, y'all. Let me move this out the way and just move these cards up. This deck is not playing. It is showing us exactly what happened to her. As you can see, we have the Devil card. And also we have the Death card. All right, these two cards together right here. The Devil card is a warning. Is a warning. All right, so this is showing us a warning that she may have had prior to this plane going down. Something saying, look, don't do it. Don't go there. Don't go there. It would end badly for you. Death. Death. Caution. Don't do it. It's not going to end well. This is a very bad situation. So this part kind of makes sense as far as them saying that they told them about the heavy weight of the plane. They were forewarned. They were forewarned that this can end up bad if you don't fix it. If you don't fix it. We also see the Ace of Wands in the Tower. The Ace of Wands represents them still having hope. Even though they had this warning, they still wanted to fly. They still want to go. As you can see, the wand is in the clouds, which is fitting for this reading because they were in a plane. They were in the clouds. They were in the air. So they're saying, despite their warning, despite them being told this can end badly if you don't do ABC, they still decided to go through with it. And unfortunately, destruction happen. This represents the crash. The other cards also showing an Emperor and Three of Cups. This is just saying that it was a group of them there. She was with people that she cared about, people that she loved. The Emperor is the man who controlled that plane. The man who controlled the plane, the pilot, all of that, okay? Also at that time, I know that Aaliyah was in a relationship with Damon Dash at that time. So I want to ask the cards and ask Aaliyah, what was her feelings at that moment? What was her feelings towards Damon at that time? Because I think they were engaged. So show us, Aaliyah, what was your feelings at that time for Damon? How were you feeling? How was you guys' relationship? Oh, the Ace of Cups comes out right at the gate. She loved him. At the time, their relationship was everything to her. She was in love. He was in love. She was looking forward to being with him. You guys know the Ace of Cups mean love. The cup overflowing with love and emotions, okay? So she truly loved him. She truly loved him. Let's see. Let's see what else. Relationship. Oh yeah, you guys. Two of Cups. Oh God, she loved this man. You guys see these cards? She was looking forward to being his wife. The Justice card that can represent legal. Like that can represent marriage as well, okay? So she was looking forward to legally being bonded to him, having his child, the son. Look at this, the son. She was looking forward to being with him and building a family, having babies. Look, you guys, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups and the Sun. Yes, y'all. She loved him. She looked forward to their life together. She saw them having a very good future, a future of love and happiness. This is how she felt about Damon at this time. Oh my God. This just made my heart just sink. I feel so bad that this happened, you know. And she's showing us, look, I love this man. I loved him. I looked forward to my life with him. I wanted to bear his children. She wanted to bear his children. And her life was taken before she really, truly had the chance to truly live it, to get married and have children, you know. So let's see what else comes up. Yeah. Yeah, she feels that her life was just cut short, you guys. She knows she missed out on a lovely, amazing life with him. She felt that it would have happened. They would have been happy together. But look what happened. Look what happened. She was taken away. So she just feels that she regrets leaving him. She misses him. She wished that they had the life that they both wanted. But unfortunately, she was taken. So, that is just something. And I know her death was just something just horrible for Dame to deal with. I know we didn't hear much about him, but he took her death really, really hard. That was his fiance. This is the woman that he loved and he wanted to marry. And these cards, she is showing us this is how she felt about him as well. So she loved him. She wanted to be with him. She wanted to be the mother of his children. She saw him as her future. All right. So if you had questions about that, you saw the cards. The cards showed us the cards do not lie. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use my Romance Angels deck because I feel like she has a message for Damon. So I'm going to see what messages she has for him. So I'm going to use my relationship deck and see what she has to say about that relationship because I feel like she has more to say. She has more to say. about love, about your love, your relationship, or just moving forward in life. What message do you have for him with these cards for Damon? All right. Okay, so Aaliyah is telling us and telling Damon romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. She is showing us their love, their romance, how she loved him, how their feelings were real, and how she truly, truly loved and appreciated everything that he did for her. And you see the little kid, you see the little child right there. She truly wanted a family with him. This is what she's showing us. She truly wanted to have his child. She wanted to be Mrs. Dash, and she was looking forward to that. She truly loved that man. All right. The second card says forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. This is her message to Damon. She is saying forgive and just learn. Just learn from our relationship. Just, don't let what happened with us stop you from truly giving yourself to someone, to truly love someone. And I think he has moved on. He has had children and all of that, but he still has been holding a lot in. He has not given himself to another woman like he gave himself to Aaliyah. They are not getting what Aaliyah got. And Aaliyah is saying it's okay just to move on. It's okay to love. It's okay to release and heal from my death. It's okay for him to move forward and go on with his life, because that is what she wants for him. She wants him to be happy. She wants him to stop stressing and worrying. You see? And you know how men are. A lot of times men hold their emotions in. He holds a lot in, and he's still holding on to that hurt. He's still doing that. Aaliyah is saying, just let it go. Let it go. I'm always with you. I'm always with you. And just take our love and everything that we meant to each other and just keep that in your heart. Just keep it with you. But you need to release and heal from the past. You need to heal from my death, because you have so much to live for. And there's so much love inside of you that you're not showing. So forgive yourself, because he feels a lot of guilt. He feels that he should have done more, but he needs to realize there is nothing he could have done. It is nothing he could have done to save her. It's nothing he could have done to stop it. He's feeling like it was so much he didn't get a chance to tell her. And Aaliyah is saying, I know how you felt about me. I know you loved me. There's nothing that was left unsaid. There's nothing that you need to tell me that I didn't know. Okay? So forgive yourself and move forward. Okay? The last card says, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. He is not opening himself up, like I said, and Aaliyah is saying, it's okay. You can talk to someone. Have a shoulder to lean on. He can go and talk to someone, whether it's a life coach or someone he truly trusts. Aaliyah is saying that is going to help you. Ask for support from people that you trust to move forward, to heal, to go ahead and live your life. All right? So this is the message that she has for Damon. I don't know if he, by chance, would ever see this video. If so, I hope he does, and that he knows how she feels about him, but she wants him to move forward, to heal and forgive himself. There is nothing that he could have possibly done to have changed the outcome of what happened to her. And she wants him to love like he loved her, to move forward with his life and enjoy life while he's here. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my last deck. This is my deck I like to use when I need direct answers. And you guys know at the beginning of this reading, I said that Aaliyah she's influencing the energy around R. Kelly. She wants him to pay for the things that he's done, because he definitely hurt her physically and emotionally. He was abusive towards her, and emotionally it hurt her as an adult. And she doesn't want him to continue to do that to young women, and she wants it to stop. But I'm going to ask the cards. I'm going to see if she gives us a direct answer that you guys can see, and we'll go from there, all right? All right. Okay, Aaliyah, give me an answer. Are you influencing the energy around R. Kelly to get him convicted because of what he's done to young girls? Are you helping? Are you helping? Card flew out. Yes. You're ready. The situation will improve. So, as you see, we got a direct yes, and this card flew out the deck, y'all. It went whoop. It flew out the deck. So, this is a yes. She's definitely influencing the energy, and she's happy. Like, her energy is so freaking excited. Like, I'm feeling just so emotionally excited right now as I'm speaking about it, because that's how she feels. She feels like, yes, finally, finally, finally. And she's like, yes, you're ready. You're ready to go down. You are ready to be convicted. You are ready to pay for your crimes against children. You are ready to pay for all the things you've done to me. You're ready to pay for all the things you've done to other women. You are ready to pay for what you've done. And the next card says the situation will improve. So this is validating. Yes, there will be a conviction. And she is part of the reason for this. She is a part of him being embarrassed, him losing his money, him losing just everything, his fame, his fortune. She is involved in that energetically. She is using her power on the other side to influence. She has validated that for us on today, all right? So, I hope this answered the questions for you guys. I truly enjoyed doing this reading. It really was an awesome reading. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love to have you guys in the Magic Tribe. And also make sure to click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post my next video. And if you want a reading with me, please go to my website, www.intuitivetosha.com, and book your reading there. Make sure you read all the booking information before you book to get a clearer understanding of the process and how it works, all right? Thank you guys for tuning in. I love you so freaking much. And until next video, peace and blessings.